Good morning, Dr. Herzog.
Morning.
I was wondering if you could assist me in identifying these objects. Do you recognize them?
They appear to be human teeth.
Yes, they're from the body of the deceased, Gordon Gubeni.
Well, it may be so.
Were you notified by Captain Stokes?
Yes. Ngubeni complained of a toothache.
And what was noteworthy about his appearance?
Nothing.
Well, you see, the police report reads, the injuries to his head and body were extensive. Doesn't that stir your memory just a trifle?
I don't know.
You don't know whether it does or not?
I remember pulling the rotten teeth from his mouth.
And did you administer an anesthetic before you tore the teeth from his jaws?
I don't recall.
And who ordered you to pull those teeth?
I don't recall.
Dr. Herzog, what day is it today?
Friday the 24th.
I'm greatly relieved. I thought that you have lost complete control of your faculties. That will be all. Thank you.
The deceased was arrested on the 27th of July, was he not?
Yes.
And what was the reason for Gordon Ngubeni's apprehension?
He was in possession of incriminating documents.
I have an objection. Good morning, Captain Stokes.
Good morning, Mr. Mackenzie.
We have before us no evidence whatsoever that these documents were incriminating, Your Worship.
Can you not give us an example, Captain Stoltz?
Yes, he subscribed to a newspaper called The World for Black Workers.
Oh, well, I subscribe to the World for Black Workers. Do you suppose, Your Worship, that places me in some jeopardy of arrest and detainment?
I have nothing to add, Your Worship.
Objection overruled. Continue with your evidence, Advocate Lowe.
I beg your pardon, Your Worship. Did you say that my objection is overruled?
Yes, overruled.
Now, tell the court about his death.
I was called at 6:05 hours. I was notified that the detainee was hanging by a rope, tied to the window bars.
Yeah. And then?
I summoned Dr. Janssen to make a post-mortem.
Thank you, Captain Stoltz.
Are you aware, Captain Stoltz, that a post-mortem examination was carried out on behalf of the Gubeni family?
Yes, by Dr. Hassim, whose signature is also there.
And where is the good doctor now?
Detained.
Under what charge?
The Internal Security Act.
Well, is this his signature? Yes, thank you.
It is.
I have a graphologist who will swear that this is not Dr. Hassim's signature.
We have 3 police graphologists who will swear that it is.
Only 3. You see, Dr. Hassim found that the abrasions on the prisoner's neck were not made by rope, but chains.
Objection. Where is the witness for this assertion, Your Worship?
Dr. Hassim is my witness.
You know that Dr. Hassim's not available to testify.
I am also aware that he can be summoned by Your Worship to this courtroom, and he will be accompanied by armed guards and chained neck, hand, and foot, and all in a matter of minutes.
I'm afraid we cannot dismiss acts of treason just when we like, Mr. Mackenzie.
Are you at all concerned, Your Worship, that he might be carrying some explosive charges in one of the recesses of his body with the intention of blowing this entire courtroom to smithereens?
Mr. Mackenzie, I must caution you as to your remarks. I'm warning you this court will not tolerate contemptuous fripperies.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Your Worship, I shall call another witness who will attest to Ngubeni's physical welfare. Call Archibald Mabasso. I'm going to read out to the court a statement that you signed. Archibald Mabasso. Do you understand?
Yes.
I saw him brought in the late afternoon. I had a few words with him. He looked very good. I saw no one go into his cell till the morning when they found him dead. He being Ungubeni. He being Umbeni.
No.
What?
No, it is not true.
You signed this statement, man. You signed it.
No, I never saw Ngubeni. I signed it because Captain Stoltz forced me to. This is what he did to me. Amanda! Amanda!
I would like to recall Captain Stoltz to the witness box.
Good heavens. Some friend will have done that to him to make a propaganda photograph in tomorrow's press.
And will his suicide tonight make another propaganda photograph in tomorrow's press?
Your worship, we are out there every day of our lives fighting these terrorists and communists. And this man here tries to cast unwarranted suspicion on the special branch.
Special branch? I'll give Mr. Peterson the photographs. I'll give you special branch. Thank you. I have photographs here that I'm sure will make you rather proud of your special branch, sir.
He tried to throw himself against the bars of his window. We had to restrain him.
With clubs and whips, I assume.
No, we used no clubs, no whips.
But then how do you account for these lacerations, these crisscross lacerations across his front and back?
He must have hit the bars when he tried to jump out of his window. He behaved like a wild animal.
Captain Stoltz, would you have this court believe that this man tried to throw himself through the window forwards, and being frustrated in that effort, he turned himself round and with great force threw himself backwards toward the window?
Evidently.
But would you care to demonstrate that for this court?
No.
Very well. Now, as to the very special and good works of your special branch. The seventh right rib broken, right arm broken, blood clots on the brain, the whole body covered with bruises. Are you too ashamed to look at these photographs, sir? Mm-hmm. Oh, here's one that might please you indeed. His jaw broken, his nose broken, his cheekbone crushed, his eye hanging out of its socket and dangling on the crushed cheekbone, and marks and evidence of excessive burns on his genitals. And all that while this man was trying to get out of a window.
Get those people who cause this disruption out of the courtroom. Get them out! And the rest of you keep silent. Or you get the same treatment.
Now, Mr. Mackenzie, what is it you're trying to prove with this idiotic recitation?
What I am mainly trying to prove with this idiotic recitation, sir, is the fact that it was not Gordon Ngubeni, but Captain Stoltz who behaved like a wild animal.
Therefore, in spite of the disgraceful display of counsel for the prosecution, all the available evidence clearly and indisputably proves the death of Gordon Ngobeni cannot be attributed to the security forces of South Africa. Court dismissed.